Good morning, everyone. How are you? Welcome to Airport Live Europe. Welcome, Schiphol Amsterdam, Schiphol Airport Amsterdam. Good morning. How are you all? It is June the 10th already. My days. Time flies. How are you guys? Welcome this morning. My name is Bas. I will be your host today. Another day at Schiphol Amsterdam Airport at the Polderbaan. Opposite side again, as you are getting used to on here. Expecting a few good aircraft. A couple of 747s if we're lucky. So we'll have to see. I'm doing it only with the one cam setup today because of the possibility of some rain. We'll have to see how that goes. Good morning, Mali, Miss Wolves. Who do I see? Marvin, good morning. Everyone's here. Judith is here. Lorraine, hello. How are you? All right, guys, let's go to the first. I think it was. Let's see. Was it the Air Canada? Probably so. Let me know how the image is, guys, because I changed some things as of yesterday. Let me know if it's a crystal image or not. First wide body in. Yeah, that's good. It is a Wednesday, of course. Midweek. So how was that? Was the image a little clearer? Was it good? Because I have no way of telling from here. It is a little bit hard to do. Starting with the big boy. Looks great. Alright, that's fine. Good. That is good. Well, let's take a look, because I saw already a few ones coming here. Next up will be the flight from Glasgow, the 737 24-year-old KLM flight. After that, Transavia, the Peter Pan Vacation Club livery, off to Olbia. So let's start with those. Let's start with those ones. Where are you, my man? Right over there. This will be fine. Alrighty. Good to go. As we expect all day arrivals, mostly. Should be a windy day again, as you can see from the weeds in front of me. Also some Marike there. Good morning, Marike. How are you? Construction work still going on, of course. Gary, good morning. He's also here. Welcome, man. You're off work today, but have some errands to run a bit. Yeah, no problem. That is no problem. All right. So, what time are we leaving? 11:27 already. Time flies. This should be the Peter Pan livery. is a little less windy than yesterday. It could be picking up some more, so we'll have to see. Hopefully it does, because yesterday was really good, really good. Birds are also up in the works. You'll be here a while though. That's good. That's good, Gary. So as you can see, I was waiting a little bit. I wanted to start more early, but as you can see, I can let you guys take a look. Over there, it was a little bit a tight squeeze in between time. As you can see, right there, it's yeah, it's pretty bad. Yesterday evening, though, when we were at the van, of course, camping a little again in our second home. And it was like, if you look up at the weather reports from, what was it, Kudelstaart, it was over there. It was so bad, the weather was so bad. Heavy thunderstorms, hail like big stones, it was mad. But it was cozy, and we had a really good sleep. So that was pretty fine. So hopefully today it won't be the same. But we don't know. We'll have to see. For now, as you can see in the background over there, pretty blue, some little clouds. But I don't think it's nothing to worry about today. At least until 3 or 4. So we'll have a look on the we'll take a look once in a while on the weather radar, and if you guys spot any big things coming up, then let me know. Judith will also be checking the weather a little. Because a little rain doesn't hurt us, but if it were like the storms we encountered yesterday evening, that is something too much. So until then, we're here. Delta Airlines coming in. The whistle machine, as I call it sometimes. I think this one was from Atlanta, but I'm not sure if it was this one. I have to fix one thing though, make it more easier for myself, like so. That's better. Alright, here we are. So while I was planning on going here sooner this morning, I was a little bit waiting out the bad weather, because the storm we see on the left, storm, you know, storm, what is a storm, right? The things that you see over there, that has passed us in the past few minutes. I didn't really want to build up the setup right in between, so that's why I was a little later. And as of first in this morning, they said it was like coming around 11, 12, so I was originally starting at 12, then it was disappearing, then I thought, well, why not start a little sooner? So that's why we're here, a little earlier than planned, but see all the yellow cars from the Schiphol maintenance crew and the authority also over here, overlooking the works. As you can see, there's one. They're overlooking for all the the heavy digging work that is going on. Yeah, the lighting is good here in the morning. It's pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of. From Vancouver, the 777ER, 14 years old, from KLM, coming in first. He's already almost with us. After that, flight from Manchester, the Embraer E190, 8 years old. He will be joining us secondly. That is it, the yellow card. Alright, let's go to the 777 over there. Vancouver. And I really enjoyed yesterday's show with all the winds. It's pretty good. You can see they're wobbling a little bit. It's not too much. It is just a little. Nice long wheelie. Good job there. Really good. Smooth landing. Well, they did a good job over there. I think the wind is coming from the west purely. So if that continues, that means we'll ditch the little rain that is right beside us. And if it happens, well, I've had something set up so we can just stay on here in the rain. Will be not too many problems. If it will be very heavy, I will put the sack over the camera for a couple of minutes, so then you guys know if that happens, that is what we're gonna do. But I think, from what I've seen over here, I think there will be the travels a bit to the west and to the left, but over there you see some cloudings. But overall, don't think there's nothing to be afraid of really. Or else from a bit of rain, you won't get hurt mostly. Good morning, Roy. Lurking while the housekeeping. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Those are some chores you have to do once in a while. Right, that is it. The Embraer coming in. Nicely done. As you can see, they're still working on the pipings. On the other hand, and also on this side. I think yesterday they did this side here. I think that one is done. Also for the digging. I think now he's over there. The orange one, I think it was. Yeah. Well, probably on a break now. But the digging will continue for the most part for the upcoming weeks. Next up, German Airways, the Deutsche Tourwagen master livery from Stavanger. He's coming in, the E190. After that, from Humberside, the E175 from KLM. And then we'll have a E195E2 from Edinburgh. After that, a Dreamliner coming in from Los Angeles. The closest to the Vueling, yeah. Yeah, we don't have that one yet. Plane guy, good morning. How are you? Rob T, good morning. Yeah, the closest to the Condor. Yeah, I think Rob said yesterday, why not change it up to, what was it? Another emote we had earlier. But I think I should save this one for now, because we're planning on going to Frankfurt sooner than later. Again, it was being good used, so why not save it? And especially in time, there will be more slots coming free. So then will come. We have to arrange some new airlines onto the tails. We'll be off. On to the next. Not sure if the Polderbaan is open right now. Let's take a look, because I haven't checked that really. Let's see, runway usage. Because I haven't been sure and didn't check it at all. For now, 2 runways open. So that is something we know by now. Let's leave this E2. Let's see. The next flight we're gonna see will be the KLM flight from Los Angeles coming, the 787 Dreamliner, the brand new one. After that, a flight from Cardiff on the E175, that's also a KLM flight. And we'll have a flight from Birmingham. Qatar 777, he is coming in on about the Polderbaan. So let's see, let's take a look about the other website where we're gonna see on what they expect for runway usage today. Let's see, we're leaving 11:41, so until 1. Oh, they should be closing it in a minute, perhaps. From 1 to 2 we'll be landing on 27 and 18. And then they'll change it up from 2 to 15:20. So let's see how that works out. We'll probably be fine. Een nieuwe profielfoto. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we wanted to do a little bit of brighter coloring for us. A little more recognizable also. So that is why you guys see a little change. But it's still the same me. Nothing's changed on me, so. First is open. Good stuff. So that is something a little newish, yeah. This better suits us pretty well. Alrighty. Yeah, it looks fine, it looks good. It looks good. It's bright, it's very bright, so that is a good thing. Yeah, they probably should be closing the Buitenvelden soon. As I've expected, mostly what happens is 1 hour off, 1 hour on, 1 hour off, 1 hour on. That should be it, but let's see. That's mostly what we're seeing. So for all the viewers that just joined in, welcome to you guys. Welcome to Airport Live. My name is Bas. And we will be streaming mostly every week. So weekly shows in the weekends and sometimes on the Wednesdays as well. This time we have a 2-week vacation, so that will be a different schedule a little, as you can notice these past 2 weeks. But yeah, if you don't want to miss any of the weekly shows, then hit the subscribe button, guys. And guys, if you haven't liked yet, put up the like button this morning. Will help me. Will help us a lot for today's show. So if you haven't, please hit it. And then, well, we're going to the next arrival over there. There he is. It's already closed. Ah, good. Good. That means all the traffic that's inbound is coming in front of our view. You can see they're a little affected by the wind. I think it's VFD3 now. Although they say it doesn't feel that way for now. Yesterday was really more heavy winds. But I had a lot of fun yesterday. It was not that bad. You can see saw the shakiness in the tripod, but you know, it was good to hold on. It was not like you were blown off your socks or anything, so blown off the feet. That wasn't the case yesterday. And it will not be today either. It will be pretty fine. As you can see, some of the weeds are a little bouncy. So it's windy, but it's not that bad. But you can see the plane's affected a little by it. And so yesterday it was like the wind was BFT4, but the wind gusts were very strong. And right now that is not the case. So I think today we're not going to see anything major. But well, you never know. You never know what you get. But we'll make a fun Wednesday out of it. As we do mostly every show. There was the 737 coming in. Off to the gates. There he goes. Let's see, KLM from London, the E190 Embraer will be coming in, 15-year-old one. Then after that, the TUI 737 MAX 8, 4 years old, coming from Odrid. And then Delta Airlines, the A330-900 from Seattle, 1-year-old aircraft coming in. I see Transavia lining up, and also the flight from Johannesburg, the 777. So a couple of good ones joining us in a minute. And I thought I saw, like, in the time frame while we're here, 2, maybe 3 queens, maybe, we'll have to see. That depends a little on if I'm getting a rainstorm and a thunderstorm again over my head. That depends on the last one, but there should be 2 Atlas Air. And I think it was triple Atlas of us, 2 Atlas 747s, if I believe. I have to check it. But I think it was the case. We can have a look. Also, the A380 will be joining us. Whether it's here on the Polderbaan or on 27. There's something we'll have to figure out a little later on. Although it's already 12, so it will not be very far away. Transavia over your house. Oh, good. Good. Let's take a look. Well, we have the TUI coming in first. Let's check on the arrivals. We'll have some time. Arrival board, let's see. The 777 from Nairobi will be coming 12:18. I have to pick up the TUI flight first. There he is. Off from Odrid, I believe, if I pronounce that correctly, I'm not sure, but I think that is it. Odrid. orbit. Let's take a look. I saw, what did I saw? I saw Vueling, LOT coming in, VistaJet, Emirates 777, ooh, that's coming late, 2:30. Air France, Turkish Airlines, the flight from Dubai, the 880 will be coming 1:15. I'm not sure where's the flight from, I'm not seeing it anymore, so we'll have to investigate a little. Maybe any one of you can tell me on what times the Atlas 747 is predicted to come in. Not a whistle machine. Let's take a look. Let us take a look. If they are expecting spring summer weather, they will be surprised. Yeah, 12:40. Ah, yeah. Thank you, playing guy. Expected 12:40. Good. That is good. 12:40. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in the arrival board anymore. Sometimes the flight radar is being a little weird. Some Turkish Airlines flight coming in. Platoon also coming in from Faro. The PC-24. Oh yeah, 12:40. I can see the flight from Miami indeed. Yeah. And I thought I saw another one. Let's see. I see Shanghai 777 coming in. China Airlines. Good. Some Ryanair flights. Silkway. Ah, that was it. The Silkway West Airlines. That was it. Delayed. 2:52. So that is definitely a possibility. Transavia from Valencia coming in first now, and then the flight from Johannesburg, the 777ER. Almost too late. Well, I'm too late. There he is. So, like the plane guide says, the first one will come around 12:40, and the second one, the Silkway West Airlines, will be a little later, around 2:50 or so. So that means at least one and a possible A380 landing. We had seen that yesterday. It was good with the winds. But he wasn't very affected by that at all. Han Hendriksen, welcome. Good morning. Yeah, he wasn't that affected yesterday, but of course that's a really heavy flight. The wind is starting to pick up a little. Right as we like. Smooth landing. Smooth landing. Good one. So he will be off to the hangar and to the gates. That's good. What happened here? Alright, so possible 2 747s joining us soon. will not be too long, of course, because it's already almost 12. We have the first flight coming in from Bremen, the E175 Embraer, 9-year-old one, from KLM. Another one, same type, 8 years old, from Belfast coming in. It's also a KLM flight. And we have TUI coming in from Mallorca on the MAX 8 737, and that one is 5 years old. Those three will be joining us first. And for all the viewers, welcome. Good morning, almost good afternoon, almost a few minutes out. Hope you enjoy today's show on our Wednesday. Where's the flight over here? A little one. He's going. Really good. Ooh, and I didn't. I thought Gary Walton yesterday told me, what are those weeds in the fields in front of you? I was gonna check it. I didn't. I forgot. So I'm gonna check it later on. I'll let you guys know tomorrow what it is. It was some kind of corn stuff. And although a few weeks ago I was here, and like all the equipment was getting covered in like flowery stuff. Luckily we've passed that area. Those are all away. That is good. I was building up our camper van later that night and had to wipe off all the dust. It was really bad. Everything was yellow. So luckily it's not that time anymore. We're safe now. Good, thanks. Good morning, Christopher from Ontario. How are you? I'm good. How are you, guys? Hope you're also doing well. How is Ontario this morning? That was the TUI flight coming in. Off to the hangar. Right, the hangar. The gate, I have to say. Yeah, the gates. 15 to 20 minute drive he has to go to. All the way up to the other side. Is this the other side of the biking path? No, it's not. No. This is like if you're on the parking lot from the Polderbaan, let's leave it there. If you park the car over there, in the meantime, I think it's an EasyJet flight coming in. Yeah. If you're parked up over there and you would cross, don't do it, but if you would cross the Polderbaan, I'm on really the opposite side, the other side of there. Oops. So it's like a view from the other side, yeah. Good spot to be. I'm a little down the road. I can show you. Look, this is called the Eiweg, and it's a long road. You don't get to park the car here really. It's prohibited. But there on the other side, on the other upper hand, there's the parking lot. So if you look up Eiweg, Lange Ei, then you'll get here. Then you will get here. Pretty good spot, really nice. A super secret spot. Well, it's not secret. I mean, it is not secret at all. It's only a bit difficult to reach with a car. So if you're on a bike or something, then it's you can stay here all day really. Yeah. For spotting, it's all good. Everyone can come here. You can come by the car. That is, you can put the car here, but it is prohibited, and the authorities coming once per hour, once per half hour, depends on how many people are there, and they will send you off on your way back, or they'll give you a fine. I think most people will be sent it back. Fines are not that common, but you never know. So if you have a car, then park it up at the end of the road, and then go by bicycle or by the feet. You can walk it. It's like a 20-25 minute walk over here, but it's possible, and the view is great. So if you were to look for a great spotting place on Schiphol, Amsterdam, then this is one of the places that is really good. Especially in the mornings, this is good because you have the sun in the back. So for the images, this is in the morning, and the first 2 hours of the afternoon, I think it's the best spot for the photos. After that will be the other side really. Yeah. Construction done. Yeah, it's been they've been at it. They have been at it. Yeah. I think they're opening it now. Pretty good. They're laying the pipes, and then it will be closed off. And I think, I'm not sure because I'm no construction worker at all, but I think it will be done and over with pretty soon, I hope. Well, we waited a long time on that completion, but the most work they are doing now, although the pipes were laying there for months. They now are digging up the soils. I think you can have a look in between. It's right over there. That is the other end. That is the bicycle path. You see that where the machines are? And they are digging it open. Look, there's the pipes. Yeah. Maybe that is I think that is the old pipes then. Yeah, it should be the old ones. Maybe they're digging them. I'm not sure about the project, but maybe they're digging them out first, and then, yeah, look. I think he's taking the old pipes out, yeah. Yeah, you can see that very clearly now. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Cool to see. Then we know. Yeah. So they're pulling the old pipes out, pulling them in the cart, and then probably should be laying the new ones in. I think that is what they're doing. But long way to go, as you guys know. It is a pretty long way. Polderbaan is pretty long. They were to cover almost all the length. I didn't saw that yesterday though. I saw yesterday digging, but not the actual removal of the old pipes. So that is a bit of good sightseeing. There's a little side quest for today. I'm not sure what they're doing on this side though, because they're digging on this side. Maybe they're working up widening the channel, because on my side here there are digging works as well. And yesterday they dig up that spot over here behind the electrical house. So maybe they're widening the channel really a bit. But over there's the pipings going on for sure. How is it with the how is it over there? What they're doing over there? They really didn't have much. So I think that is what we're seeing. Putting it in a lorry. Yeah, I think that is it. Lunch break is over, Marvin. Maybe I'll be back later. Yeah, good. That's good, Marvin. That's cool. Have a good day. Maybe we'll see you later on a bit. Have a good day at work. Yeah, the removal of the pipings. Yeah, good. Well, then it's finally done. Let's hope it will be finally done. Alright, Transavia from Faro, the 1-year-old A321 coming in. Then TUI fly from Dreamliner from Cancun. Those two will be our first subjects. Yeah. So that is fun to see, a little progress in the works on the Polderbaan. Good to see they finally started with the pipings. Then hopefully we all can enjoy a long time from the bicycle path that is there. Onto the TUI Dreamliner. Will be joining us soon. Hey Muta, good morning. Stefan, good afternoon, how are you? Welcome. And welcome to all the viewers as well. Good afternoon to you all. For the ones who don't know, I'll introduce myself one more time. My name is Bas, and I will be streaming mostly on the weekends, mostly every weekend. Do this together really with my partner Judith. We built a van last year, converted it to a camper, and with the camper we it's really a second home for us. And we travel to the airports. We've been to Charles de Gaulle lately. I think it was 2 months ago already. Time flies, really. Last week we've been to Frankfurt Airport. We had really a great time, and yeah, by that we decided to go more often. So while the home base is really here on Schiphol Amsterdam Airport, we'll go to Frankfurt once in a while too, once per couple of weeks. Since we simply loved it already over there. We've been there 3 days. It was cut a little bit short, but so you're gonna expect a lot of streams from here, but as well from Frankfurt Airport. So if you haven't subscribed yet, then you know what to do. And guys, if you haven't used the like button yet, then this is the time. Give a thumbs up, will help us a lot today for the show. The Dreamliner, he's in. One of a few. So if you're curious, guys, about the Frankfurt streams and the shows we did over there, we did 3. You can look them up there in the playlist. And also there's a video I posted. It's a little bit of a mix of everything really. It's on the channel, so if you are curious about the sites on the Frankfurt trip, then you can have a look. And there are still some good big close-ups there. Lots of beautiful liveries as well. We saw a lot of condors really. Condor, yeah, it was good seeing that. That's something we don't see over here. A lot of Lufthansa 747s, cargo freighters, DHL 777s. You know, it was good. It was really good. So definitely going there more. Also for the airplanes, of course, that's the main thing. But also we really like the environment over there, the forests and all the trees. You know, nature is. There's a little bit more nature, if you call it that, like than we have in the Netherlands. The Netherlands, all fields, mostly. It's mostly flat, also. And Germany offers some hillsides and some good things to go to. So we really love it there. There he goes, off to the hangar. And we go the other way around on door next. Check what we're getting into here. Delta Airlines from Detroit, he's coming in, the A330, 21-year-old, flight time of 7 hours and 21 minutes. He will be here. Long flight. Another whistle machine. Oh, that was good and loud. That's how we like it. There he goes. Next one, the 777 from KLM plane guy says, thank you. Nana, good afternoon, how are you? It rains here very much. Where is that, Rob? Yeah, it's possible we're getting some rain here, maybe. But we'll have to see, we'll never know. Muta does the condor emote, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, the 777 from Lima, 777ER, 16 years old, flight time of 11 hours and 22 minutes, pretty long. He'll be joining us in a minute. Then after that, Vueling, the A320, 13 years old, coming from Barcelona. That's a shorter flight as well. You can also see the flight from Nairobi joining us soon. He's above the marker Mir. 777F, 777 freighter, 4 years old, from Emirates. So those one will be joining us first. Yeah, the Vueling flight, indeed. True. I have ditched the second cam today because of maybe a possible little shower here, and I have to cover up a lot of stuff. So I chose today to not to bring it today. I think that was maybe you never know, but it will be maybe a wise decision to do. Well, good up and close. We haven't seen the takeoffs lately from here. I think that was like 3 weeks ago. Also for the takeoffs here is really nice. Well, off to the gate he goes. 15 minutes for him as well. Takes you some time. Alrighty, let's take a look. Going for lunch. Have a good lunch, plane guy. See you soon, man. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, the Vueling flight will be the first from Barcelona. Then the flight from Stuttgart on the E175 Embraer. That one is 10 years old. And I think after that one will be the 777 freighter from Emirates Sky Cargo. And that is coming from Nairobi. I think those three will be our first. Yeah, Vueling flight first, KLM flight then, and then the Emirates. So off to Vueling we go. Already here. Yeah, you can see the effects of the western wind. Pretty good. Pretty nice. Good stuff. Yeah, you can see some pilots have a little bobble in there for the western wind. It's not as heavy as it was yesterday, but I think still the wind gusts over there are somewhat stronger than we see around here now. Already. Lunchtime here. Oh, it's lunchtime. Yeah, on here too. 12:17. Yeah, a little lunchtime. Reminds myself to have a drink once in a while. A little bit of orange juice. Let's see, I think it was the KLM flight first. Yeah, I think the United Airlines of the Emirates, United Airlines. The Emirates will be second up. From Stuttgart will be the E175 first. We'll go to him, he's already with us. The very beginning over there. Yep. The sun and the clouds will change up once in a while. You can see that it's really cloudy in some areas. From here as well. But I think right in the background over there you can see some blue skies. So it will not be all cloudy up today. It will not be the same. And while we wait on the 777 freighter from Emirates, let's go take a look at the piping building area. Our side quest for today, probably, probably mostly. Yeah, I think they are bringing the pipes to somewhere else. Oh. There we have the grounds. All the soil that has been brought back up to. Ian Mister, good days. How are you, man? So a little wait on the 777 freighter from Emirates. So we're gonna take a look at what's going on here. All the construction work that has been going on. Farmer also over here. Yeah, that has been good. I think that is probably that is the farmer from the lands we see over here. Yeah. It also looks like a fire, almost. All right, time for the United Airlines, the Emirates Sky Cargo. I'll have to have my head up. From Nairobi, the 777F. You'll be joining us first. There it is. There he is. First flight from Emirates for today. Probably we're gonna see the A380 if we're lucky on this runway. Depends on if they're opening up 27 at a time. Flight behind it. Let's take a look. Maybe a tower for me, yeah, that would be great. That would be very good. Alright, KLM flight from Bergen, the 737, 18 years old. He'll be joining us first. After that, the A330 from Bonaire, 14-year-old one, also a KLM flight. And I think that after that, Lot will be coming in from Warsaw on the E195 Embraer. Yeah, building like a platform for us here. You know, right about at the corner over there. That should be a good place. Maybe if we're beginning for those construction works, I have an idea for them. Build it up high, above the gate over there. That should be well, that should be the dream, really. That should be good. You know, like in Brussels, in Belgium, you have the platforms. They build like platforms. So right above, so for example, right before the runway, they built like bigger platforms that are a little higher up. And you know, I think there's something to say about that, because if you build like dedicated platforms for people to stay on, you know, you don't have to worry about as much for people to go stand everywhere. Most people, and I mean the most, not all of them, but the most people will go to the platforms when they're there. But also, it's true that, for example, on Brussels Airport, you have the fencing high up all around the airport, and on Amsterdam here, you can see, guys, you can stay everywhere. There's really no fencing at all on most places. So maybe, yeah, maybe a spotting platform doesn't add up too much. Could be it. The 8030, there he is. But it should be nice for some dedicated places around here also, that are a little higher up. But I don't think that is ever gonna happen. I don't think they are up for that idea. But I still think it's pretty a good idea, if you ask me. Yeah, the barbecue and the beer tap. Yeah, but that is the thing, you know. That is the thing. That is one thing I saw at Brussels. So there is like a dedicated platform for other people to stay on, but it's also inviting people to make almost a camping out of it, you know, and to use the platform for things they are not intend to. So there's something to say about the two ideas. Yeah, could be good, could be bad. But I think, you know, guys, for Amsterdam Schiphol, it's really fine. You can stay almost everywhere. There are a lot of places where you can go, and not all places they like you to be there. But you know, that is, yeah, that is like part of the fun. You know, there's the farmer going again. He's done. On the John Deere, of course. He was on the John Deere. All right, let's take a look. What do we have? Nothing really special up here. I think the guys are on their lunch break. It's really silent over there. Let's see. LOT will be coming in from Warsaw to Amsterdam. The Embraer E195, 18 years old. He will be joining us first. Then we'll have Transavia coming from the east side. That is a 9-year-old 737 coming from Tirana. And I think Iceland Air is on his way here. The A321, he's really above the sea a little, 7 minutes out. So I think we'll go to the LOT first. Yeah, we have the things we have to need to build, yeah. That is true. Yeah, but you know, the other thing that a spotters platform provides is, well, provides, it's like, for me, it's not that good, you know, because there will be a lot more people on a platform. It will be very busy. I saw that in Frankfurt as well. I think it was the Eastern, I'm not sure about the name, but it's the Eastern Spotters Place. You can look it up on the maps. And I think I've met Dublin Airline videos over there from Dublin. The guys, Paul, really good guy. We spoke a half an hour, and we shared the same spot. I think it was on the second day I was there, or the first day. I'm not sure. It was the first day, I think. Yeah. He was going to the eastern spot as well later on. We drove by it, and it was like so busy. I mean, like all the people are over there. It was like mad stuff. So you know, if I wanted to film there, it would, you guys would I'll only be hearing all the noises from all the people, you know, so that won't be a good thing. So for me, I prefer to stay in a place where it's a little bit quieter. And as you cannot avoid it every time, as you can see today, I think I'm really on my own today here. I see no spawning people whatsoever. Mostly you see them. I saw one guy with a camera on the road here, where I was coming from, but not much more than that. Not much more than that. And mostly it's yeah, it's busy. Busy times. Alrighty. Let's take a look. I think it's gonna be a few minutes out before our next arrival is here. I think all the guys are on the lunch break because I see no movement at all. Oh, there's a few guys over there, but they're not doing much. Not doing any. Are you a new spotter on EM? Yeah, quite new. I think we've been at it for 5 months or so, John. Yeah, I think so. We've been busy 5 months, but we've also started a little at Brussels. Sometimes I think the first 2 or 3 streams we did on Brussels. Somewhat, yeah. And we're planning on traveling around a bit. You know, we built a camper last year from an empty van. And we love to travel around in our second home, really, and yeah, go to various airports. Mostly will be Schiphol. Yeah, will be Schiphol because that is for me it's the best option in the Netherlands. But also maybe once in a while you will see a stream from Brussels Airport for the special deliveries over there. Last week we've been to Frankfurt for a couple of days, and yeah, we're really planning on doing that more often. So it will be mainly from here, but also you will be seeing us on Frankfurt. Yeah, travel around a bit. You know, living the good life, if you have to say. Ah, Transavia first. There's the LOT. But for the most people that are watching aviation streams a lot more, I will be pretty new to you guys, yeah, of course. But I think the channel is now like 4 or 5 months old, and I've been streaming for I think 3.5 months now, 4 months maybe, yeah. So quite new, yeah. So he is in. We will be seeing the LOT flight, I think, soon from Warsaw. I'll take a look where he is. He will be right over there. Oh, the LOT we already saw, yeah. Top Air Portugal will be first from Lisbon, the A320, 1-year-old one. And then the Iceland Air, the A321 will be coming in. From Reykjavik, we'll also have British Airways coming up from London on E190 SR. And then Atlas Air from Miami, he's joining us. 8 minutes out. So good to see. Brussels, Frankfurt, top, yeah, it's good, man. I was going to Frankfurt with my girlfriend to last week. Yeah, and it really exceeded our expectations. Really, yeah, saw a lot, a lot of close-ups, you know, and a lot of ground operation as well. And that is something we don't see rarely here, because you can't get that close, really. So a good thing to go more often. I think all the viewers were loving it as well, and I think we all together had a great time there. And for us, the drive is like 4.5 hours or so. So it is a pretty good drive, but you know, also a beautiful drive in the hillsides over there, and you see a lot, and you know, all the trees, all the forests, pretty good. So our next trip we have already planned. It will be the end of August, the first 2 weeks of September, if I can remember, yeah. So the end of August we'll be going back to Frankfurt. Because I want to stay a little longer than last week. We had to cut it short to 3 days, unfortunately, but we definitely want to stay a little longer there to see some more. Although I have to say, we've seen a lot. We have seen a lot, and it was pretty good. On to our next arrival. Yeah, I mean, and also I spoke to a few fellow aviation streamers over there. Paul from Dublin, we've met there. It was really good, really fun guy. And I spoke to a few German streamers as well. Yeah, all pretty friendly and good going, and you know, good experience once and all. Iceland from Reykjavik, the A321. But foremost, you will see us in the weekends over here. We also been to Charles de Gaulle. I think it was 2 months ago, 2.5 to 2 months ago. Yeah. While Charles de Gaulle in Paris is also a very large airport, and I mean large. The area is pretty big. There was lots of fun to see. I found a place over there where I could get up really up close on the landings. But the downside to Charles de Gaulle really is the wind directions for us. As there is like one place I found where you can stay somewhat good, you know, to stand all day. And for that the wind has to come from the east. You guys know the wind doesn't rarely come from the east, so we'll get there sooner or later, once in a while, but the wind has to be perfect for that. That is something you have to be waiting on. British Airways, he's here. British Airways. Heading to work, boss. Maybe pop on later. Cheers. Have a good day, Christopher. Thank you very much for joining by. Goosey, good afternoon. How are you? All right, I think it's time. Atlas Air coming in from Miami. The 747 freighter, 4 years old. He will be the first up to join. Queen number 1. Especially that. There we go. Some little cloudings above my head. Hopefully you don't drop any. There she is, first queen of the day. Atlas Air from Miami. There we have it. Our first of the day. Maybe a second one later. We'll have to see. Should be a possibility. Majestic and gracious, yeah. The best looking jet ever. Yeah, it is good. It is good. It is good. So guys, if you haven't checked on the subscriber button yet, then please do so. You won't miss any. And if you haven't used the like button, this is the time. Give a thumbs up, will help us a lot for today's show. Well, we'll have to wait on our next arrival, I think. Yeah, KLM flight from Prague, the 737 will be joining us soon. We'll have a 777ER, 21-year-old one from San Jose. There's also a KLM flight. And after that, Air China Cargo on the 777 freighter from Shanghai will be joining us soon. So a couple of big boys to come today. Off to Schiphol Oost, where the cargo area is. So that is up a couple of miles away. For her to go off to the 737 from Prague. Beautiful. 100. Thank you all, guys. Thank you all for the 100 likes today. Thank you very much. All right. Well, the KLM flight from San Jose is arriving. 777ER. I think this is the 5th one already we saw in, what is it, 1.5 hours? Yeah, coming from San Jose, KLM Asia. And I think after that we will see the China Air Cargo, the 777 coming from Shanghai, and that one is 10 years old. I think that is it. So she will be right over there. There we go. Beautiful. Really good. Pretty good ones. Right. Are the workers back yet? I don't think so. I think they're still not coming back. There will be a long lunch break for them. I think that's what we're seeing. Alright, looking for the Air China cargo. It will take a minute. Definitely the wind is picking up a little. I think they said it will be a little heavier on the afternoon side than in the mornings. And I can also feel it. I think it's still dead on western wind. I think that is what it is. Alright, after the freighter from Air China Cargo. Let's take a look right there. Probably will be making some noise. Yeah, spotting people. I think. Or it could be the construction workers, maybe. Who knows? Could be both. Yeah, thinking it'll be construction workers. Or not. Alright, there we go. Good one. Solid landing. Solid landing from him. China cargo, yeah. Let's see what is up in the Aer Lingus coming in, the brand new A321 coming from Dublin. We have a flight from Billund, the 737 from KLM. And we have EasyJet, the Neo livery from Milan. This will be the first. I think he's almost here. So let's get up to that side. Yeah, wind definitely picking up. Definitely. You guys can also hear the winds picking up a little. It should be noticeable. Next up, the KLM flight. And what time are we leaving? 12:50. I think it's almost time for the A380. Roy asked me, did you catch the lifeliner yesterday? Yeah, I did. I did. It was right in front of me. And I also had the takeoff. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I thought later on I was looking up to the accident and I read out it was like a car that was laying up in the water, and I think the guy or the woman that was in the car was being helped by the doctors over there. Yeah, so it was pretty major accident. Yeah, I hope she or he is okay. But we catch the lifeliner. Yeah, yeah, it was a good sight. All right, EasyJet, the Neo livery coming up from Milan. Then we'll have Air France from Paris, the A220, and then a flight from Atlanta on the 777ER, 18 years old, from KLM. But let's first go to the EasyJet flight. Battling the winds a little. Safely down. Missed that. I'm thinking that the Polderbaan will be open soon. I'm gonna have to look up on the website, but I think that should be open. So with that, that will mean the A380 will not be coming here. So let's take a look on that. What were they saying? 12:53. Yeah, around 1:27 should be opening. So let's take a look at the radar first. The arrival boards. Or was it later, maybe? Yeah, it's 1:19, so that's will probably will be coming on about Polderbaan today, if that is the case. Air France from Paris, the A220. I think yesterday she landed, or he did land a little earlier than 1:15. So we were lucky yesterday. But I'm thinking with the western winds, it should probably go to Polderbaan. There you are. Alrighty. Yeah, that's probably the case. We can have a look. Show on the map. Yeah, it's above Almelo, so that'll be in a little while. On here, we'll have the flight from Atlanta, the 777ER, 18 years old, joining us. Greetings from Cologne, Michael. Good afternoon. How are you? welcome to all viewers, all the new viewers that are joining in as well. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Schiphol Airport. Polderbaan today, the opposite side. And so far, pretty nice day, I have to say. Alright, on to the next one. Far up in the distance, it's a little further away. Omar James, good afternoon, man. How are you? And on Infinity, good afternoon to you. Alright, Sky Express. Ooh, that's been a while. From Athens, the A320, 2-year-old one. We'll have a flight from Hamburg coming in on the E2 E195 Embraer from KLM. We have a flight from Rome, brand new A321neo. Frankfurt to Amsterdam on the E175. I see the flight, well, he's going away. So it's a little bit waiting on what's going to happen with the A380. Where are you? Oh my days, I missed it. Oh damn it. Well, we'll have to see about the A380. Not sure it's gonna land here. If 27 opens, it definitely will be going there. But let's hope for the best. Yesterday we caught it. Today might be a different story, but we'll never know. We can always have a surprise once in a while. And surprises, we're in for that. Good afternoon, view from the Philippines. Welcome, Brian. Welcome to Amsterdam. So for all the viewers that are just joining in, my name is Bas. I'm coming from the Netherlands as well. Streaming mostly in the weekends, every week. And yeah, been having a lot of fun with you and a lot of fun the things I see myself, and yeah, having a good time. So if you don't wanna miss any of the weekly shows, then hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, guys. Today will help us for the show, for today's show. It will be a great help. So thank you very much for that. On to the next. And also we just got back from Frankfurt. I know I told you guys a lot of times, but as you can imagine, I was pretty excited to be there. It was pretty good. Planning on going a lot more there. So it will be streams from over here, from Amsterdam, but also once per a few weeks we'll go to Frankfurt as well. I think that was a good sighting to see. Sky Express. There she is. A little wobble. Well, they start doing, yeah, Uitdevelop on Open says, yeah, many planes in the glide slope. Yeah, that probably is gonna mean that the A380 will also be going there. Mostly. I think that is it, yeah. So we'll have to see if we get a glimpse of that. I think that is possible. The first one we're gonna see is from Hamburg, the E195 E2, 3-year-old one from KLM. He will be the first. Then we'll have the flight from Rome on the brand new A321, and then Transavia again from Mykonos And there's also the A321 that is brand new. So let's go there first, because he's already almost touching down. There we go. So I got to have a look out on the Polderbaan. I'm not sure I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna have to turn around a little and see for myself. But I'm thinking it's pretty hard because of all the clouds over there. So that will be difficult, I think. Well, maybe the A380 we're gonna see, but it will be far away. That is one thing I know for sure. It will be far away. Yeah, he definitely is going to the Polderbaan. Yeah, definitely. So after a few little ones, we'll get the flight from Guayaquil, Dreamliner, 10 years old from KLM. He will be joining us on the Polderbaan. That will be the fourth from now. First one will be the KLM flight, then the Transavia flight, then another one from Frankfurt, the E175. So that is what is going to happen. So unfortunately, for what I see now, no A380 for us today of the Polderbaan. But we have already had one surprise, the Queen got here, and maybe one as well in the upcoming hour. Or 1.5 hours, I have to say. Also time for a little dinner, don't have to forget that. Dinner. Afternoon dinner, yeah. Because I almost, every time I'm forgetting to get a bite in between. And that is something we don't have to forget, really. Yeah, the new one. I think the lettering is a little different. Yeah, going to Buitenveldrop, but I'm gonna try when she's almost here to get a glimpse of it. I think that is a possibility. Will not be up too close, but we'll definitely, I think we'll be seeing something. Will not be as up close as we used to, but Will do. In the meantime, I'm eating my lunch, so you guys know. Let's see, I think she's almost, or he, we call him the Beast, some people call him the Beast. I think he's over at Almere now, so it will be a couple of minutes mostly. Let's see what we're getting here. A couple of good flights from Aberdeen, the E195E2, that's new. We'll have a 1-year-old A321 from Madrid, also a KLM flight, EasyJet up to Edinburgh. What do you get further up ahead? Let's go to Munich. Ooh, the Beluga. The Beluga is near us. Pretty high up. She's over at Alkmaar somewhat, so that's too far away for us, unfortunately. Crossing the Netherlands. Bon appetit, thank you very much, guys. The wing flags, stacking 25 feet, yeah. Your sun is coming from Madrid. On the next flight, the A321, KLM flight, we'll have to have a look. That will be then the next flight up, Thea, for you. And then after that one, I'm quickly gonna switch over to the other side to see if we can get a glimpse of the Emirates flight. But I have to take a pretty good look because he's the third one in line. Yeah, so we'll have to get a look on the flight from Madrid first. And we'll be in that flight. Safely on the ground, Thea. He's in. After the gate. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look about the A380. He's the second one to come in there. First one over there is a Transavia flight from Kalamata. Second one will be the AMS flight from Dubai. And on here we'll have the EasyJet, the EasyJet. So let's take a look. Thank you so much. No problem. No problem at all. I'm gonna see. Can already see it. Nah. I see that's on Transavia flight. Oh, there I see it. Alright. Let's take a peek then. Let's see if that is the Trans. Or is it ready? I think that is it. Well, pretty far away. But that is it. Our A380. We're not gonna see land today on us. It is really, really far. So a little glimpse until he touches down. And then after that I'm gonna finish the lunch pretty quick. And up and behind the tree she goes. He goes, let's see. Well, it's a glimpse. That is it. It's not too much, but it is to see. Right about there somewhere is the McDonald's as well. And a touchdown we have. So, it's not the thing we hoped for, but it was there. Well, the second EasyJet arrived on us. Alrighty. Time for my dinner. Dinner. Oh my god, I'm in the works. For the afternoon lunch. So I'll be right back. Give me a couple of minutes. Good afternoon, live stream. Nice, thanks. Yeah, thank you too. Thanks for joining up, man. Welcome here. No, the A380 was on the Polderbaan. Unfortunately. But, well, the sandwich is in. I think Judith is with the. I think it was the A380. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, definitely was. Yeah, A380. Air France from Paris. Next up will be the flight from Cork, the Emirates E175, KLM flight, and we'll have one from Turin. Yeah, she's around the Eiweg. Cannot park the car there. Yeah, that's true. She's always also with the dog over there, Roy. Judith is making some shorts for the channel as well. There's some good stuff to see. She goes over there and drive around a bit. Yeah. Mostly she will join me on the normal, the normal side, if you call it that. On here it's a little difficult because you have to park the van somewhere else, and the walk is pretty big, so that's why she's with the dog in the van today. The flight from Cork, he's here. He's in. We have a border collie, Roy. Yeah, 6 years old, 6.5, I think. Yeah, 6.5 years old. Border collie Bowie. Yeah. Yeah, he was the star of the show a couple of months ago. Yeah, he's someone. Sometimes he wants to go on the camera. Sometimes he hates it. Yeah, good dog, very good. Yeah, he's joining us on all the adventures, really. Yeah. Let's take a look. On what time will we about to hell be closed? Let's see, 30:20 now. Yeah, I think it will be for the next 40 minutes. 27 is open. Then from 2 to 15:20 will be all Polderbaan again. Our next is coming up, the KLM flight. I'll switch up pretty soon. No, don't drop the drink, come on. Yeah, the dog is always traveling with us. I think, if I have to be honest, I think the dog really prefers the camper over the house. I think he does. While in the house he has all the space he needs. He prefers the van, really. He's chilling a lot. Sleeping good, and playing in the doggy park up ahead. Swimming a lot here and there. Yeah, he's having some fun. Bring him on the show soon when I'm not at this spot. Where here it's a little difficult for him to be here. And I think those workers over there with the pipings, they have a long lunch break. Oh my god. I think they're almost away for an hour now. Wish I had some kind of those long breaks. Nice. Smart and energetic, yeah, really. Oh yeah, some Malteser. Oh really? Bichon Frise. Is the Bichon Frise the one with all the curls? Or is that a different breed? I'm really not sure. I think so. Yeah, the Maltese are good. Yeah. Yeah, he's very smart. He's almost too smart, Roy. I think he's outsmarting us every day. A couple of times, at least. Yeah, very smart dog. Knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. But all in all, he's pretty sweet, pretty good. He listens mostly, mostly all day. Not every day. Yeah, they're that smart that he knows already, in the few months we've been doing this, he knows on the Friday evening, mostly when we're going away, he knows, the van is opening, all the stuff is getting into the van, I have to get into the van as well. And then he jumps in and he's very happy. The funny thing was, he's getting used to how we get here every weekend, you know. We stop at the doggy park up ahead at Hoofddorp. And he's gonna play there when we get here, an hour or so. So mostly every weekend he's used to doing that. And while we're going to Frankfurt last week, we drove 4.5 hours. So that was a longer trip than he was used to. And he slept all the way. And then I opened the van and he was thinking, where's the doggy park? I don't see the doggy park. Where is it? And he was standing in the bush over there. It was really funny to see. He was all confused. No doggy park for him last week. But he got the forest and all the other things, so. But he knows exactly where he's going every weekend. Pretty hard. Too close. Yeah, those are close. I have to try once, you know, in the winds. Alright, let's take a look at the arrival board then. Let's see what we're up against. The doggo's name is Bowie, yeah, correct. Rounded, thick, white fur like a poodle, but thicker. Yeah. Yeah, nice. The lunch break could actually be too short, depends on if they have a load of food or not. Yeah, I think they had a lot of food. Well, I think they're working again. At least some of them. Some of them are doing the things. Oh, let this one slide by. Let's take a look. I'm gonna look at the arrival board first. Next flight we're going to track is the flight from Florence, the E195E2, 4-year-old KLM flight. And then a 737 from Oslo. But I want to find out what to expect later on. From, let's see, the platoon from Faro, the PC-24 will be joining in. I'm not sure where he is. Let's see, is he coming from the east? No. Yeah, he's making a detour over to 24. So he will not be joining us. Okay. Let's take a look. Little time for the next one. Let's see. A couple of 737s coming in. The flight from Miami just landed half an hour ago. It was soon. We have British Airways coming in soon. Around 2. Let's look around 2. Ooh. The Shanghai flight from 777, he is coming 2 hours later. 777 from Mumbai is delayed until 2:45. 777 from AMS is coming in half an hour. Silkway West Airlines, the 747 is delayed 2:48. Okay, so it will be around 3. Will be fine. Mexico City, the Dreamliner, Qatar from Doha, the A350 2:16. All right, a couple of good ones to go. Don't forget the doggy toys. No. Why doesn't need any? He doesn't need any, really. He doesn't need any. What did I want to do? Oh yeah. Doing a lot of things at the same time here. I have to set something up really quick. Let's see if this will work out. It will be fine. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, better. Right. Let's go to our next. Yeah, well, having the dock on the trips is nice. Sometimes it's a little hard. You know, in a tighter space. You know, the camper is big, but not that big. So sometimes he's he gets an annoying few hours. Alright, let's take a look how they're doing over there in the meantime. Oh, you're back from your lunch break, sir. Well, clearly not. No. Not yet. Oh, he is. But he's on the wrong side. Come on now. No, I don't think all the guys are back yet. They don't seem to make any hurry over there. I think some of the wind gusts are getting stronger a little. As it was forecasted, really. They were saying the wind should be picking up a little in the afternoon. Well, it was a PFT 3 winds today. could be that the gust of winds could be getting a little firmer. There is a possibility. I also have to check out for the weather. Let's see, this is getting a little darker up ahead. They seem to be working better than those in Spain. Of a 10-man crew, never watch the other guy slave away. Yeah. Sometimes on some areas the working schedule is not that. Transavia will be coming here from Malaga. The brand new A321. He will be our first. Oh, right here. You can see the A in Transavia is different than we're seeing the last couple of years. They changed that up. A flight from Delta Airlines coming in, the A330, 4 years old, from Minneapolis. Flight time of 7 hours and 33 minutes. He'll be joining us first. Then a flight from Toulouse, the Embraer E195-E2 from KLM. And then another EasyJet from, well, also from Malaga. Good. The whistle machine. Nice and loud. Pretty good. The Airbus have a massive belly, yeah. Yeah, I know. If you won't see it, then you can never unsee it. It's really weird. You don't have to look at it all the time, you know. If you're looking at that all the time, it's the only thing you're gonna see is the belly from the Embraer. Right, next up, KLM flight from Toulouse, the E195-E2. After that, EasyJet from Malaga on the A320. And then we'll have once again another Transavia flight from Alicante on the 737. A330, absolutely love these beasts. Yeah, pretty good, pretty nice. Yeah, really good. I think I also really love the A350s. Really nice airplanes. There he is. But you know, on Schiphol Airport you only see one A340 off to Paramaribo. Not a lot, it's not a daily flight either. I think it's not daily. But on Frankfurt I think I saw, like, you know, well, I lost count really. I saw a lot of A340s, Lufthansa ones, also pretty nice to see. Those are being used regularly over there.
And I think if you can compare it to, ooh, yeah, wind gusts are coming. Then I have to fix some stuff here. Otherwise we will be running away here. So that is not good. Ah, EasyJet, time for the EasyJet flight. There you are. There you are. Yeah, if you can compare the two airports, you really can't. You know, unless... I mean, you can compare them. Those are really different layouts. Especially the layout is very different from here. And it was like, really, for now it's been a queen heaven. I think the last show we did around there, that was the last day we were there. I think we saw in 5 hours, I think we saw 17. I think Marvin did the count. 17 queens taking off and landings. And also one go around 47 over there. It's like almost a normal thing to see around there, you know? Couple of was it DHL 777s, you know, Cathay Pacifics. I don't even know what I have already have seen there. A lot. But every airport has its charm. I think you know what you can't see on Frankfurt Airport that you can see here is the wide area. You can see clearly with an open view. You know, from here we can look from the right, from the touchdown until the very end. We can see mostly clearly. And on Frankfurt that is really not the case. There was like a few annoying buildings in the way, you know, and a training aircraft for the icing people. Yeah, was also there. So yeah, with that, you know, every airport has its good things and its less good things, but I think everything has its charm. Favorite's the A330, but the A350 is also a beautiful bird, much like the A220. Yeah. 767, yeah, United flies with them. Yeah, United flies with them. Flew with the World of Flight Ground A350 to Curaçao, but they put 423 seats in a plane designed to carry 360. Really uncomfortable, yeah. Yeah, they want to maximize all the income. Of course, that is like, yeah. Hey mate, love to live. Thank you, Joshua. Welcome here. And for all the new viewers, especially welcome to you guys. Welcome to Airport Live. For the ones who don't know, my name is Bas, and I will be streaming mostly every weekend. Mostly will be from here, but also trip once in a while to Frankfurt, Charles de Gaulle, and even sometimes Brussels. There won't be too many, but look what we have there. Yesterday we've seen that also, the retro, the Transavia retro livery. Transavia Holland. The way they used to look years ago. Yeah, good idea there. Ooh, yeah. You know, guys, what I saw on Frankfurt, I think it's in the video as well. I posted from the Frankfurt trip. There was the Lufthansa retro livery. So good. And don't know if you guys know that, but that is so beautiful. That was really good. Yeah, the Snoopy incoming. Rob has to go to get within a half an hour if you be there. Yeah, cool, Rob. I think I do. I think I do. Depends on the weather a little, but I think I do. Yeah. The nose like Dommel. Good afternoon, LEA. Good afternoon, man. Ah, look. Back in business. There you can see all the old pipings. So this is mostly interesting for all the people that are joining on the Polderbaan once in a while. They're excavating all the soils out and they're pulling all the old pipings out of the ground, loading them into the buckets and then drive them away. So I think for this week this is what they're gonna do. But I'm not really sure. I haven't been there in a couple of weeks. I haven't seen myself. I know some people have been there. I haven't, so I'm not really sure where the new pipings are. If they are already over there, but I think I can see they're still laying there. You know, you see, they have a pretty good look around the bushes and the weeds, but still laying there. So I presume they will excavate out all the old pipings and then drop in the new ones. I think that is it. So that is what they're working on. So the work has started. So hopefully in a couple of weeks it will be open again. Thought it was 17th of July, they say. So yeah, it will be a month or so. There we are. Let's check. KLM flight from Rio de Janeiro, the 787 Dreamliner, 6-year-old one. He will be the first one on the screen. After that, a brand new one, A321 from London coming in. We'll be digging somewhere else. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, I know from my time when I was working at the airport, Gary, I still know that when all the work was done, you know, they would start off something else to build or something else to change, or even in the terminals it's like, ooh, a long one. Yeah, but I still know that every project, when it was an ending to a project, they would start over again with another project. And then all the tarmac companies would come in and out every month again. Yeah. It's like they say, Schiphol, never a dull moment. Always something to do or something to see, and that is really true. But hopefully for us, after this one on the Polderbaan, it's really finished for a while. Ooh, I'm getting surrounded. Here, take a look. I'm really in the open here, a little. Look what's coming there. Not hoping it's gonna be an issue. Well. And otherwise we've been good protected today. At least if the rain is not too heavy, it should be good. Should be not a problem. Alright, T2 coming up. Yeah, there's always something to restore here. Yeah. I think in the last year I was working here, it was they were rebuilding or building the A pier again, or the D one, I'm not sure. One of the two. There was also a major work. Oh yeah, I think it was the D pier. It was funny. I had a colleague. He was a maintaining supervisor here, and I think at the time they were building like a corridor in the deep here again for the Schengen, not Schengen area. And they built like an electronic door, and you were not supposed to go through the door yet because there was something not finished in the system or something. And he thought, you know, I have the access card, let me check up. Well, I can tell you guys, he was there for a couple of hours and he couldn't get out anymore. I think he learned the lesson the hard way at that time. But that was also like a project that was so big. So big. But on all things come an end, you know. I mean, Schiphol doesn't get to expand any further, you know, so yeah, you can only do so much. But it's probably the maintenance thing for here. Like, really is normal on airports, but that is what it is. Yeah. All right. Take a look at my guy over there. Ah, back for the lunch break. Good stuff. Time for me to get a drink a little. Mika, good afternoon, man. How are you? Restored the canal last year, yeah. Does the road cross the runway? You mean this one? Like this? It's not crossing it, but here's the fence for the for the Schiphol personnel and the security, but it's also an entrance for or an entrance and an entrance out for the emergency vehicles if they're coming from this side. So there is a fence over there. I think you can see it. Yeah, it's flopping around a bit because it's loose, but there's the fence, and that it goes directly onto the sideway of the Polderbaan. Yeah. Normally, I think you all know this. Where is it? There is it. We all know this this image. That is mostly the place where the most people are spotting. It's the other side of the Polderbaan, the bicycle path, with a little down left. There is the parking lot. That is right over there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can see some cars parked up there. That is the parking lot. So that is the place where the most people are coming to spot on the Polderbaan. And I'm really on the other side. Because once it is closed off, of course. The bicycle path is closed. So you can't come there because of all the work that they are doing over there. Prohibited to come there for now. So that's why I'm on the other side. And I've been on the other side for a few times already. And I'm quite liking the spot. So I think for the Polderbaan, especially in the mornings, this will be the place. Hey! Hey, what are you doing? He's doing an rounds. Long time no see. Haven't seen him all morning. I think he's doing the rounds before the Buitenvelden will be closing off again. So he is really on the side road over there. That's something you can see. You can see the road, but he is on the side road next to the Polderbaan, next to the runway itself. He will be over there. Yep. It's interesting to see what they're doing in a couple of weeks. Kind of curious. Yes, I'm really not a curious guy, of course. Marvin's back. Welcome back, man. Always been curious about the road thing being so close to the road. Yeah, it's the side road. And they're removing the pipes from the front of that. Yeah, all the way up to the parking lot. Even down the parking lot, a little bit to the left. Not sure I can get a good clear picture of that, but that was almost where the accident with the helicopter was yesterday. It was right over there. A couple of weeks ago, I think somewhere there's the building. So the fence is right over there somewhere. And left of the parking lot, so that would be here. There he is. There was always a piece. I think it's behind the building, behind the cart over there. So that is, if you're on the parking lot on the right, they're also breaking up the soil over there. I saw that a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, a lot of work. A lot of works. And what they're doing on this side, I'm not really sure. They were digging yesterday and today also a little. But I'm not really sure on what they're doing over there. Hit the like button, he says. Yeah, exactly, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, then please do so. Let's take a look. Kalem from Marseille will be joining us in 4 minutes. He will make the turn in a minute. Also, the flight from Sao Paulo, the 777ER, is joining us in 7 minutes. Couple of flights to go, and I think it's almost time for the Polderbaan to close up again. Let's see. 13:54. Yeah, around 2. Around 2 they should be closing up, and then we ought to have all the flights again over here. And I can see the lifeliners in the air, but it's really above Amsterdam, somewhere really far away. Can't really see that. We saw that yesterday. Yeah, police car. Yeah, it's on the other end, somewhere. Almost. Let's see. Right. Off to the bus stop to collect the kids. Yeah, thank you for being here, Met the Football. Thank you for joining up, and see you on the next one, man. Have a good day. Have a good day, man. Yeah, we have a little waiting time, I think, for the... already done with the work? Come on now. Yeah, I think we'll have to wait a little until they finish up the inspection round. That's what they do a few times per day to see if there's anything loose on the tarmac, something wrong with an animal, a bird or whatnot. They check that regularly. And then I think after that the buitenveld will be closing. We'll get all the traffic again here. So that is a good thing. Yeah, I'm not sure where the police car went. I don't see it. That is probably on the road. On the other side you see the main road. All the way from Hoofddorp to Haarlem, really. Like Haarlem or Haarlem is right over there. And the road is crossing that, it's connecting them both. So lots of vehicles and emerging vehicles over there as well, all the time. Feel a little droplets, a little. What is he doing? Not him. Oh, he's digging up pretty far away. Yeah, the digging stuff. I'm gonna prepare a little thing for the droplets to come, because I think we're gonna have a little, maybe a little rain. I hope it not be too much, but I think it ought to be a little. So I'm gonna be covering up some stuff for a while. I think that is the smartest thing to do. All right, set. Good stuff. And you see how heavy the winds were. All the plastic from the bills were ripped off. It was already yesterday. Rewilding up today. I see the next flight coming in. Good. We can continue. The sun is joining us too. Nice. There we go. Yeah, Marvin has become a moderator on the channel. Yeah, been here since the beginning. Really nice dude. So, yeah. Yeah, happy to have Marvin with the team. Yeah, really happy with that. Alrighty, that was the first. Well, let's take a look on what to expect. Gary, hope the thing is gone. Let's have a look. Next up, Swiss, the first one of the day, Zurich. Coming from Zurich, the A220. Also, the flight from Sao Paulo is already joining us. Although Beverwijk making the turn. The 777ER, 10 years old, will be joining us soon. Also, a 4-year-old E2 E195 Embraer from Bilbao. He will be joining us as well. And I think the last flight, the Iberia flight, is coming in from Madrid on the Polderbaan. And all the flights are running up to us. Yeah. A flight from Malta, the AMS Sky Cargo also coming here. You see Ryanair on the way. Oh no, he's going to Edinburgh. Fly 1 will be coming here, the Airbus A221. The KLM flight from Krakow. So a couple of them to go. We'll start off with the Swiss and then the KLM flight from Sao Paulo. That's what we'll start with. Roy needs to sign off and run some errands. Yeah, good Roy, no problem man. Thank you for being here. Lots of support today. Thank you again and see you on the next one, man. Have a good day, sir. Alright. Soft landing, pretty good. Enjoy the holiday. Yeah, we will, Roy. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, dude. Let's see. I think it's already time for the flight from Sao Paulo. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're already almost here. After the flight from Sao Paulo, we'll have the flight from Bilbao. I think the flight 1 will be the third one. I think that is going to be the order. Yeah, that will be the order. Beautiful. Very good. Ah, sky opening again. Only the little black one above my head is a little dangerous, I think, but all for the rest counts. Will be good. Will be pretty much fine. Yeah, all in all, pretty good day, right? Roy, small donation to the fuel tank of the van. Thank you very much, Roy. Thank you very much, man. That is really generous of you. Thanks again, man. Really good stuff. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I haven't brought the second camera today, Roy. You would get a personal thank you note, but it will be for the next time. But thank you again, man. Really great. Yeah, on to our next arrival. He's here. For now, the Polderbaan is closed, so all the traffic will be coming here. So there will be a lot busier for us. I have to see about the Silkway West Airlines. What about him? Let's check up on him on the destination time. We have some time left. Let's check up on the Silkway while we'll wait for the Fly 1. The Emirates is already here. Let's take a look. What are we expecting? 777 from Malta, yeah, he will be coming in. One from Sao Paulo just landed. Egypt Air from Cairo will be coming in. Oh, he already landed. 2:45, they say. The Silkway West Airlines. 2:45, so like almost a little more than half an hour. Well, that should be possible. Also a good looking plane, this one. I really like the bright blues. Nice ones. That was a beauty. Yeah, that was a beauty. Marvin, well-deserved mod. Yeah, indeed, he is. Alright, it's a little... Oh, no, little. From Krakow, the 737, 17-year-old from KLM. He will be joining us first. Then the Emirates Sky Cargo from Malta, the 777 freighter, the brand new one. So he will be... There will be a shining new 777 freighter. But first up, the flight from Krakow. Judith is texting me. The weather is about to change. I think the bad weather will be starting around 4 maybe. That is what we're seeing. As of it's not really sure, but so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna definitely wait on the Silkway West Airlines, because that is something I really want to catch with you guys. And after that we'll take a good look at the weather, on how that develops, because I think you guys can see as well. It's forming. Look at that. Really dark over there. On the left side of me it's I think it's falling over there, but it's miles away, so that's not a problem. And like that is where the wind is coming from. Western wind. So that's probably good. So the most clouds will pass us by. As if it's all day, it's like a sign, you know, almost. It's like Bus doesn't get any rain today. I don't have to say that out loud too much, I think, because then I'm gonna get it. But I think in around 4, all the things that are behind right there, I think that is where it's coming from later on, until 4. So probably, well, some good times to go. But it's a little unpredictable these days. Well, all in all, it's a beautiful day, right? Look at that. That is something. Alright, on to the 777 freighter. He is there somewhere? Yeah, there he is. There we go. She also said tomorrow, for tomorrow's show, will be mornings. So it will be starting around 3, 4. So it will be a morning stream in the morning. For tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, that was already the plan, so that is good. That is good. Good stuff going, yeah. Well, that's surprisingly. I was thinking I should be having a cold today. Well, it's not really cold. Also, the wind doesn't affect me too much. So all in all, pretty solid, good day again. I'm really happy with that. The new one, there he is. Beautiful. Alright, he's off to the hangar, to the cargo area. Let's see what we have. Another Emirates Sky Cargo. What? From Aquadilla? That's funny. Also Qatar, the A350 coming in. Good stuff. One of my favorites. The 7-year-old flight from Doha, the A350-900. But first we're gonna welcome the Airbus Sky Cargo from Aquadilla, the 777 freighter. It's also a brand new one. What do you know? 2 in a row. And after that the A350 will come in. Or it will be the flight from EasyJet, the Neo livery from Faro, one of the two. Good one. I think that is the soil they dug up there yesterday. They're straightening it out again. Not really into the ground soil digging business and stuff, but I think that's what they're doing. I'm not really sure. Maybe some of you guys know that, what they're doing. I think they're straightening it out, the soils or something. He's gonna go for another round. Yeah, definitely good to see they finally beginning all the work. And it's 16 degrees out there today, so it's not really, it's not cold at all. The wind makes it a little chilly sometimes, but it is really, really fine. Really good. While we are waiting for the 777 freighter to come in. Yeah, he will be the first from Aquadilla, and then it will be the EasyJet flight from Faro, the A320. Let's take a look. We have a flight from Vienna. What do I see here? I see the Coast Guard is on his way. It's making the turn. I have a lot Canada -8. Maybe he will join in as well. Who knows? Who knows? Probably not. Flying a lot of times. Making a lot of good hours. Alright. The second one. 2 in a row. Massive engines on the 777s, 175,000 horsepower per engine. That is massive. Does anyone of you know if in the Schiphol Center there was I think it was a 777 fairing from the engine? Like a model that was there. You could stand in there. It was years ago I saw it. I'm not sure if it's still there, but there was like an engine from a 777 being displayed. You could take a walk up there, make a photograph of yourself, and then you really see how big that is. But again, I'm not really sure if it's still there. It could be also already gone. It was been there for last time when I was there, it was there for a couple of days. Okay. What is this flight doing? You have to bike home now? Alright, all good, Mika. Thank you for stopping by, man. Really appreciate that. Be careful, man. What is he doing? That is the... Oh, that's the China Southern Cargo that was just over there. First lineup will be the flight from Doha. The A350-900, the 7-year-old from Qatar Airways. After that one, we'll have SAS from Copenhagen coming on the A319. I believe we have Royal Jordanian. I can't even pronounce that. So every time it's getting difficult for me. From Oman, the A320, the brand new one. So that will be a shiny one as well. And let's take a look about the National Netherlands Coast Guard -8. Let's see where he's going. Probably won't be coming in now. We'll have to have a look. EasyJet, first one. Missed that. And then we're on to the A350 from Doha, Qatar Airways. See if we can get a key in there. Yeah, he's there. Joining us in a minute. Rob T is back. Welcome back, Rob. Welcome back again. Right on time for the A350. Beautiful. One of my favorites. A really beautiful airplane. KLM goes to fly the A350 in the end of summer. The end of summer, then it's their time. First one was rolled out. Painted, of course, without the engines. So I'll post, I think it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago I saw that somewhere on the Instagram, I think. SAS will be the first from Copenhagen, the A319, 18 years old. Then we'll have the Royal Jordanian from Oman, the A320, the brand new one. As I'm really gonna fix something now before it's too late. I'll have to fix up the rain cover a little because it's getting floppy. It's getting the upper hand from the winds. So, better. won't be flopping above my head every time. SAS, the next up. So by the end of the summer, it should be KLM flying the A350 as well. That is the planning. So I'm definitely gonna try to be here when the first flight gets here, because I don't want to miss that. Alright, he's in. And we're waiting of our next one. Let's see, the black tail, Royal Jordanian, yeah, the new one. He'll be joining us, the brand new A320 from Amman. You can also see a flight from Mexico City arriving on us, the 787 Dreamliner. KLM flight, 8 years old. He will be joining us the third one from now. Yeah, will be the third one. We'll go to the flight from Amman first, almost here. Where's the Coast Guard going? Going for another round, I think. Yeah. Probably, or going to Schiphol Oost, probably. Yeah. The black tail. Yeah. Also, really a beautiful livery they have. It's very good. Let's take a look at him. A very dark livery, but it's still beautiful. Really good. Let's take a look. The next flight up will be the flight from Mexico City. The Dreamliner, that's 8 years old, flight time of almost 10 hours, 3 minutes left. So you'll be having a 10-hour flight. Yeah, you definitely will be. Let's take a look at the arrival board a little, and what time the Silkway West Airlines is coming in. 2:50 they say, so it will be in 20 minutes. 20 minutes from now, the Silkway West Airlines 747. So, good thing. 27 years old already. He will be joining us. What do we have more? We have fly 1 from Chisinau. Oh, that's already landed. The Mexico City one is here, 2:50. Yeah, they're right on schedule. A little ahead, I have to say. That is landed from Baku. Yeah. Qatar from Doha landed. Let's see. He's in. Royal Jordanian is in. We have a Salt Lake City inbound flight 313. Not sure we're gonna make that. That is probably the time I have to get packing. Estimated. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait for the Silkway West Island. I think that is our best bet before the real rain is coming in, before the storm is coming in, because it's getting stormy later on. It was already forecasted that it should be it was gonna get up pretty bad yesterday evening. For the guys that for all of you that didn't get the story about yesterday evening, when we were packing in the stuff from yesterday's show. I think around, what was it, 10:30 or so, 10:30, 11 in the evening. I think we had the most horrific thunderstorm we've been experienced in the van yet. It was like so right on top of our heads, with hailstones really big, and yeah, that is something you don't want to be standing in. And like the weather is really unpredictable these past days. I know it's a lot of fun to see on a live stream, all the thunder and things, but it's really not safe to be out when that comes over the heads. So that is one I won't encounter. The little rain doesn't hurt anyone, but the big thunderstorms like yesterday evening, I'm not sure it's going to be that bad today. Probably not. But you know, I'm not going to take my chance on that. I want to be here in the morning as well. And standing in an open field with a thunderstorm above your head is not the right thing to do. That is not the right thing. So how's the weather in the UK, Lorraine? Is it good? Or is it as windy as it is here? Do you also have the? I think you guys on the UK side have also gotten the thunderstorms, right? I think for you guys it was really, on some parts it was really the same. Ah, K4 again, doing the round. Good job on that, sir. Let's take a look at him. K3. Well, lots to see on the Polderbaan today. A lot of work going on. A couple of spotters, maybe 2, 3 today. Not too many. Good day. See, he's been ducking out some more pipes again. Really interesting to see. Very similar to our weather here. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I saw that it was like really evenly bad as it was here yesterday. I think Judith we shot a photo. I will post it on the community side later. Should be fun to see. There was like, we were on a big lake nearby, and there was like, the sun was setting and there was rain in front of it. It was really beautiful, but it was just before the storm hits. So that was a good picture. Hello from the Ukraine. I'm flying MFS 221 KLM48. I know Schiphol by heart. Welcome to you, sir. Welcome, Victor. Welcome, man. And once again, welcome to all the viewers here. Welcome here. For the ones who don't know, my name is Bas, and I am mostly filming every weekend here. Well, not only here, also other places also included, but you will mostly see the live streams from the airport weekly here. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and leave a like, guys, if you haven't. It's going to really help us today. There's the windy again. Wind picking up again a little. Should be fun for the 747 to arrive. $179 likes, 181. 20 more until 200, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Really beautiful, really mega. If you haven't done it yet, please do so. Let's see. Alrighty. How much? The next one is coming up. Lufthansa from Munich, the A319, 29-year-old aircraft. 29, yeah. Transavia coming in from Heraklion on the A321, that one is 2 years old. I see our 747 coming in soon, 8 minutes out. So I'm hoping he will make the turn. That is what he's gonna do. Where's the runway open again? I'm gonna mean that. 1436. No, it should be coming here. So 8 minutes out he is. Oops. Simon Thielens, welcome. Good afternoon, man. Yeah, there is aircraft. We have to wait a little on our next arrival. The Lufthansa flight. He's going to be here soon. He is almost here. We were just looking at the works of the pipes that were laid down. We were looking at those. Because the work of the pipes has begun. And in a couple of minutes we're going to see the Silkway West Airlines 747 touching down here. So that is 8 minutes out. Right before Lufthansa flight touching down now. I think the reason it's not as busy as it was an hour ago, I think it is just because of they're far ahead on the schedule, it seems. Most of the flights that were landing in 1.5 hours from now are already in. I think that's what's causing the thing over there. That is a landing. Mr. Mace, welcome. Good afternoon to you. How are you? Alright, let's take a look. Transavia will be the first from Heraklion. The A321, 2-year-olds. And I also see he's going to the eastern. The NPC, the Cessna Citation, will be going to the eastern runway. I see the 747 coming in. I see a 737 MAX 8 from Izmir, the TUI. And also China Airlines Cargo will be joining us soon enough. The 777 freighter has to cross the Markermeer still. The Lufthansa flight was an A319. The Transavia one will be a A321. And I think after that will be the 747 first, or it could be a A321 from Nice. One of the two. Well, he's still at it. We're going to our next arrival. Right over there. Joining us in Belgique, he says. Yeah. There was a speedy car passing by. Yeah, as you can see now, we're well far up in the afternoon. This is what you're gonna get if you're spotting in the afternoon hours. Normally, the other side of the Polderbaan is the better side. You can see that by the image. Sun directly facing us. Facing us now. That is what it is. But for the mornings, yeah, I know this is one of the best places to go. Gary Walton, he's here again. Hey man, how are you? A marvelous day. Yeah, it's been a good day, man. We're awaiting the next 747 in a minute. The A321neo, yeah. What tractor? I'm not sure, Simon. I'm not sure. I'm not in the tractor business, really. Not into the tractor business, but it's fun to see once in a while here. While we're still here. The 747 is going to make its final turn onto to the way of the Polderbaan. Then let's take a look. What do I see here? KLM 1972 from Split will be coming. Yeah, the KLM Power Hour will begin soon. China Airlines Cargo also coming in from Mumbai, the 777 freighter. TUI also coming in from Izmir, but first up will be the flight from Baku. The 27-year-old 747 from Silkway. So let's get in there. Let's get in there first. Let's take a peek at him. Not seeing him yet. But it won't be for too long. In a minute he will be here.
How's your day so far, Gary? Hope you're having a good day, man. So for all the new viewers, welcome here. We're awaiting the 747 from Silkway. I think I can already take a peek. Let's see. There we go. There he is. So guys, if you haven't used the like button yet, then this is the time. Please do so if you haven't. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you don't want to miss any of the weekly live streams, then hit the subscribe button. You won't miss a thing. I'll update you guys once in the Wednesdays or the Thursdays on the shows we do and the times we start. So then you won't miss any of the action. Been up for about 50 minutes. Yeah. Well, you have awakened on the right time. It is that time again. It's pretty far out still. Yeah, 2 queens today. There is a third one coming, as I saw this morning, but that won't be for us. By then, the big rain and the thunderstorm will already be here, so that won't be an option. But this is one we're gonna see. Solid. That was a solid one. Shame the crane is in the way for now. Gotta ask him to move it a little. The Queen of the Skies, yeah. You can sleep in when you're 70? Yeah, of course. Why not? I do that sometimes myself. Why not, if you have the time? No need to rush, right? Alright, she's in. Silkway West Airlines, the Queen. Let's take a last peek before she goes on to Schiphol Oost, to the cargo area. He's already here, of course. The TUI flight. And I think in between, before the other one. Yeah, the John Deere's, they're here. Yeah, they're here. Alright, let's take a peek. KLM flight from Nice will be coming in, the A321neo, 1-year-old. He'll be joining us from Nice. Then the flight from Mumbai, 777 freighter from Mumbai, China Airlines Cargo. And I think it ought to be, that will be the last one, I think, yeah.
I think that is a safe bet before the weather turns really bad over here. And then of course in this hour KLM Power Hour will begin. That's what I call it lately. A lot of Embraers coming in the next hour. So I can have a look real quick if there is something special coming our way. But I don't think that is the case really. I don't think that is the case. Let's find out. Arrival board, let's see. We're at 1450. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's go on to the 777 freighter over there. Let's take a peek. Is there something major coming in? 310. Let's see. The flight from Salt Lake City will be here in 25 minutes, so that will be late. Yeah, we're ahead of schedule, really. A lot of flights are already in. A lot of flights are already in. British Airways already in, yeah. Let's take a look. A lot of Embraers will be coming in now. The green tractors, yeah. A lot of tractors here today, Gary. We're having a lot of them. A lot of construction work going on there. A lot of construction works. Yeah, it's been mad. 6 hours ahead of you, yeah. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Well, what a day it has been. Really great. So for tomorrow's show, guys, it will be in the morning. For us, it will be a morning show. Because of the weather in the afternoon is going to be really not pleasant. Any news of the person that got airlifted? No, I haven't seen it. I have read it was a car that was getting into the water. That is something I know, and I saw that the person was going to be airlifted to the hospital, but I'm not sure on how that is going, how it is now. I will look a bit up, and I will have to tell you guys later on tomorrow morning. I think that is it. All right, I think it's we're taking on the last arrival, and then it's time for us to say goodbye for today. So we'll get looking to the flight from Belgrade. Let's see, what do we have? Corendon. Well, we'll do the Corendon one. The 737. We haven't seen that yet. Yeah, the Corendon one will be the last one. Tomorrow, Rob has to buy groceries. Yeah. Great show. Gary stayed for the whole thing. Yeah, that's really great, Gary. That says a lot, man. That says a lot. I really appreciate you guys once in a while tell me that you're having a great time over here. Same accounts for me. Also having a great time. You guys having you guys here. Really been a fun 2 streams, really. And tomorrow will be no other. Tomorrow morning, I think we'll start at, well, maybe 9:30, 10-ish CET, Central European Time. I think that is it. Although I have to look onto the weather, of course, because it's really unpredictable these days. So there's a thing we have to look out for. But I'll keep you guys updated on the community channel later on tonight, and you will see the live in your feeds as well. Yeah, I can already see the clouds forming right on the horizon. I think it had to be a bad experience if you stay another hour here. But we thought that yesterday as well, and that was really good. Until 10:30 in the evening, it was really nice. But I must say, guys, really enjoyable day again today. Really appreciate all you guys being here. Roy as well, thank you for the €11 donation, man. Really appreciate that. We got quite a few new subscribers on board. And I think you all enjoyed, and that is what's most important. So a little time for the Corendon flight to arrive. I think there will be a couple of minutes. You and the missus have a blessed day, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow soon. Yeah, me too, Gary. Thank you much for stopping by. And good to have you here, man. Good to have you here. Let's see, is he already here? Yeah, almost. The Corendon from Bodrum. The 737 MAX 9. That one is 2 years old. Flight time of 3 hours and, well, almost 15 minutes. I'm gonna... Thanks Rob for stopping by. See you on the next, man. Muta, thank you so much everyone. We'll see you guys in tomorrow again. On the Thursday. This upcoming weekend, I won't be there, I think, mostly. We're gonna take, because we're here in the vacation times, like a couple of days in the midweek. I think in the weekend, me and the missus are gonna take a few days for ourselves after the Frankfurt trip, you know, and all. And then we'll be here the upcoming next weekend again, of course. I'm gonna be redirecting you guys to Fluggesellschaft in Germany. He's at an air show. Maybe it's fun to see as well, if you're still up for it. If you go there, give him away from me, and then that will be it. He's on the Ila Air Show in Berlin. So let's go there, take a look at him. And guys, thank you all again for being here today. It was really fun. I'm gonna see you in the morning again, tomorrow morning. Guys, have a good end of your days, and take care. See you in the morning. Bye bye. All right, last one. Goodbye, guys. See you in the morning. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.